When it comes to comic book showdowns, few are as uniquely unpredictable as this. Deadpool, the Merc with a mouth, going toe-to-toe with Maxima, the formidable warrior queen from the planet Almarak. On one side, you have Chaos Incarnata, wisecracking assassin with a healing factor that borders on the absurd. On the other, a regal powerhouse blending brute strength, cosmic intellect, and psychic might. It's not just bullets versus brawn. This is unpredictability versus precision, irreverence versus honor, and at its core, a clash between two utterly unstoppable personalities. The stage is set. A deserted city block at dusk. Neon signs flicker, abandoned cars the street. The only sign of life is a man in red and black, swords sheathed lazily on his back, tapping out a tune on a parking meter. Deadpool rolls his shoulders and grins beneath his mask. Talking to no one in particular well, talking to everyone and no one, as per usual. But the ground trembles. A ripple of invisible energy dances down the avenue. Suddenly Maxima descends from the sky, her emerald armor glinting in the dim light, eyes sharp and certain. The air tightens as she surveys the battlefield to search for worthy opponents, has led her from the throne rooms of distant galaxies to this unlikely arena. Deadpool doesn't hesitate. "Hey, Space Queen," he shouts, striking a pose. "Looking for Superman? He's boring. Me? You're in for a real treat." He draws a pair of pistols with a theatrical flourish, cartridges clicking, and breaks into a sprint. Maxima raises an eyebrow bemused, maybe even a little intrigued. She blocks the first barrage effortlessly, telekinetically bending the bullets around herself. Deadpool, always appreciating an audience, starts a running commentary. "You must work out. Is that psychic Pilates?" But Maxima is not here for jokes. She lets loose a concussive telepathic strike that rattles Deadpool's brain like a maraca. For an instant, the babble stops. He wobbles, shakes it off, ... What was that? A headache. "Lady, I don't even have a normal brain left." Deadpool closes the distance, swords out, moving with unpredictable agility. Maxima meets him head-on. Her combat training is centuries ahead of humanity's finest. Grappling, throwing, parrying with superhuman strength. Deadpool, impossibly limber, slides from her grasp, twisting mid-air to slice at her armor. Metal screeches, sparks fly. Maxima barely flinches, retaliating with a fist that sends Deadpool crashing through a brick wall. The dust hardly settles before he's up again, healing as fast as the injuries arrive. Maxima's gaze sharpens. This opponent is annoying but undeniably resilient. With calculation, she unleashes her fourth-dimensional energy manipulation, warping the air around Deadpool. He finds himself suddenly pinned, gravity thickening. "Hey, no fair," he jokes, but channels his unpredictability, managing to fire a grappling line from his utility belt toward Maxima's gauntlet. Pulling her off balance for a split second, the tempo shifts. Maxima opts for a tactical striker mental powers, seize upon Deadpool's mind, seeking a moment of weakness. Instead, she is bombarded with the stream of consciousness only Deadpool can provide. Song lyrics, movie quotes, taco recipes, and existential questions about chimichangas. Momentarily disoriented, she loosens her grip just long enough for Wade to slip free. "Sorry, Your Highness." "Ow!" "It's a one-way ticket to Crazy Town up here." He shrugs, rolling to his feet. Now, it's close quarters, a dance of fists, swords, and psychic blasts. Maxima's strength is overwhelming, but Deadpool's healing factor and sheer unpredictability give him staying power. With each exchange, Deadpool keeps her guessing. Smoke bombs, rubber chickens, live commentary. Maxima, unamused, refines her tactics, using telekinesis to pin his weapons out of reach, then hurls him skyward with one titanic blow. Mid-flight, Deadpool waves like a tourist. "Don't wait up," he shouts before crashing through the roof of an empty skyscraper. Maxima, unimpressed but respectful, floats upward, ready to end this. She finds him sprawled but unbroken, surrounded by debris. "You cannot win." "Yield," she intones, regal and unwavering. Deadpool props himself on an elbow. "Win, lady. If I don't get vaporized in the first 5 minutes, I call that a win." And then, with unexpected sincerity, he offers a hand. What do you say we call it a draw? Maybe hit up a spacebar. Silence, edged with a smile from Maxima. For a heartbeat, war gives way to understanding, to unyielding spirits, meeting on a battleground neither fully owns. Victory, it remains as elusive as ever. But in the world of comics, perhaps the real win is that both walk away one step closer to understanding what makes a true force of nature. Somewhere, somehow, Deadpool is already plotting the next rematch. Because with Wade Wilson, the fight is never really over.